right, everyone, we are going to get started back. This is now where, if we could play, there's a video that we want to play. We sort of played it yesterday, but we want the online audience to see it as well. It's a few folks that we have, some of our colleagues in the movement, who just wanted to express their congratulations to Black Nonbelievers in our 10th anniversary.
Hello, my name is Margaret Downey. I'm the founder and president of the Freethought Society. On behalf of the board members and our supporters, I congratulate the Black Nonbelievers on their 10-year anniversary. And on a personal note, I want to say how much I appreciate the outreach efforts being done by Black Nonbelievers. You see, 25 years ago, I took my half-sister, a person of color, to an event in Los Angeles, California. And while she enjoyed meeting new people and hearing the speeches, after the event, she told me that she was uncomfortable. She wasn't uncomfortable being around a lot of atheists. No, she was uncomfortable because nobody there looked like her. So I want to tell the Black Nonbelievers to continue your outreach, to continue making our community more diverse, and to always walk by sight, not by faith. Congratulations.
I'm Anthony Pinn, Director of Research for the Institute for Humanist Studies. The history of African Americans who don't believe in God, who understood themselves as humanists, atheists, skeptics, and freethinkers is long. And over the course of this time, one of the things that we have desperately needed is a soft place to land, an organization, a community that understood and appreciated all of the complexities, all of the joy, but yet the difficulties involved in being Black and non-believing in the context of the United States. I want to celebrate and thank Black nonbelievers for such profound and important work done over the course of a long period of time. Thank you so much for what you've contributed to Black humanism. Much appreciated. Keep it going.
On behalf of everyone at the Secular Student Alliance, congratulations. So 10 years is such a great milestone and a great reason to celebrate. So to Mandisa and the community leaders across the country, to the volunteers who make all of the work possible, and the members, thank you so much for everything that you add to the larger secular community. Thank you for the work that you do in the Black community and in communities of color, both religious and non-religious. Thank you for being a role model for our students across the country who every year continue to get more and more diverse in a multitude of ways. Being able to see people who are like them and in leadership positions is highly important for them. Thank you for the work you do for the larger secular community as the community continues to grow and mature, making sure that we are representative and have voices from the vast majority, and the beautiful diversity of the United States is increasingly more important. It's been, for me, a wonderful relationship with Mandisa. For everyone at Black Nonbelievers, we enjoy your partnership and working together with you, and we look forward to continuing to that in the future. So again, congratulations on a wonderful 10 years, and we look forward to what you do in the next 10 and beyond. Thank you.
is Hemant Metha, and I'm the editor of FriendlyAtheist.com. I wanted to congratulate Black Nonbelievers on your 10th anniversary. There are so many reasons I appreciate the work you do, and why I'm personally grateful for my friendship with Mandisa. But on this day especially, I hope you all recognize what you've accomplished. In a country where being an atheist is still often associated with being older, and let's be honest, white, you show people that atheism isn't limited to any one group of people. And part of breaking that stereotype is putting more people of color front and center. If other groups aren't going to do that for you, then you're going to do it yourselves. And because of your advocacy, you have made national organizations in our movement and reporters who cover our issues much more aware of that. What an incredible contribution that is to our shared goals. More importantly, you understand that spreading a non-religious message and encouraging people to walk away from faith may take more than one kind of messenger and one kind of approach, something that seems to make some prominent atheists very uncomfortable. Logic alone isn't always enough. You've also elevated so many voices I probably wouldn't have seen in other traditional contexts. You have taught me that Black freethinkers are hardly a new phenomenon. They're a part of American history and were vocal about their concerns about organized religion long before many other Americans had the guts to say so. I know your work is never done, but for everything you've done so far, I am deeply grateful. Thank you so much, and I sincerely hope today's takeaway is that you're just getting started.
Hi, I'm Sikivu Hutchinson, author of Moral Combat, Black Atheists, Gender Politics, and the Values Wars. And I want to give a big shout out of congratulations and appreciation to Black Nonbelievers and President Mandisa Thomas for a decade of unapologetically Black representation, visibility, advocacy, and support for Black atheists around the globe. Much love, keep pushing, onwards and upwards.
I wanted to congratulate Mandisa and the entire community on the 10th anniversary of Black Nonbelievers. I'm a big supporter of Black Nonbelievers for a number of reasons. First of all, is Mandisa and her wonderful leadership and her being a great friend to me. Also because it's a critically important organization, both for the free thought movement itself and for the Black community in general. As we know, discrimination is still an enormous problem in our country and around the world, and some of the people who get it the worst are people who are both Black and atheists or non-religious in some other way. And having an organization that can support them and stand up for them is something that is desperately needed in the world today. So congratulations on 10 years.
Hello, Black Nonbelievers, and congratulations. I'm Andrew Seidel, author of The Founding Myth, and the Director of Strategic Response at the Freedom from Religion Foundation. And I want to wish Black Nonbelievers a huge happy anniversary. 10 years of doing the hard work, the good work, the much needed work. BN is out there building this amazing community with love and sweat and work and style. Styles upon styles. That's what BN has. 10 years of spreading the knowledge that we can all walk by sight, not faith. Knowledge is the key and religion is the lock. BN is out there making sure that everyone in the community has the key to get into their real home. You don't need an award or a statue to tell you how nice you are, but for what it's worth, I think you are amazing. Black Nonbelievers is indispensable. So congratulations on 10 years. I cannot wait to see what you do with the next 10.
Hey, this is Seth Andrews with a huge congratulations out to my friends at Black Nonbelievers. I've been thinking about activism recently, getting philosophical about it. And I'm interested in advocacy, right? We live in a culture that others people. It's just, in many cases, kind of a human tendency. We're tribal, so we find reasons to other people. And this can be done because someone's an atheist, so they're othered by the religious community. Maybe it's people of color who've been cast out, or LGBT people, or those of other nations, right? Because somebody subjectively drew national lines or regional lines and decided out-group there, in-group here, right? We are superior, we're a priority. It's just this culture of excluding people. And what I really appreciate about Black Nonbelievers is that it's an organization that is about advocacy, right? They are targeting people who have been marginalized throughout history, who have been othered, who have been underbooed, who have been locked out of opportunity. And in many cases, a hugely religious culture where people who are, rightly doubting and challenging religious faith are facing discrimination not just from without, but from within. Because it's such a God culture, it's such a church culture, it's such a religious culture. Talk about advocacy, reminding these people that they are not alone, that they're not crazy, that it's okay to be who they are, to speak in their own voice. This is huge. And Black Nonbelievers is uniting people, is drawing attention to these marginalized groups while inviting everybody into the tent so we can join hands and work together as humanists to build a better world. We are all the human condition. And this is just one of the reasons I am a huge, huge fan of Black Nonbelievers. For your tireless work, for changing the world, thank you so much. And happy 10 years. Here's to another 10 years to come.
This is one of our favorite parts of the closing of every event that we do, is when we talk about, we invite people to share their personal experiences and to talk a bit more about how BN has changed their lives or changed your life. And because I know it has changed mine for the better. I wouldn't have my sister up here if it wasn't for Black Nonbelievers. We wouldn't be able to do what we do if he hadn't gone through all the trials and tribulations that we have to come out on the other side. Like we said, you work in and you work as you go, like Jeremiah said, to catch that breeze. And so now we're getting to the point where we're able to catch it more because of the work that we've been building and the fact that we have folks like you to thank for the support. So we really, really do appreciate that. And we just love hearing we love hearing people share. So we're going to get some feedback from the in-person audience as well as from the Zoom audience, where you'll be able to say a few words and let the people here, the attendees here, hear you. So, but before we do that, I'd like to invite Bria to come up and say a few words.
Hey everybody, we made it. For those who haven't met me, my name is Bridget, but everybody calls me Bria. And like Mandy had already emphasized, had it not been for Black Nonbelievers, I wouldn't have this sisterhood. I aligned with Black Nonbelievers just for support. Here's a Black woman that I witnessed being bold and being strong and not taking any shit, and that was somebody that I wanted to align myself with. Didn't want to be a part of Black Nonbelievers, I just wanted to support. But when my group became predominantly white, it was called Minority Atheists of Michigan, I had 400 members, it was like 330 of them were white. So it was something that I was doing wrong. And I decided to fold that group and become part of Black Nonbelievers. Now, I was scared because everyone knows in Detroit, every other corner has a church. But I must admit that it was one of the best things that ever happened because it opened dialogue between the churches, and that between churches and Black Nonbelievers. And that would not have happened had I not, sorry about this, mask keeps coming down, had I not established an affiliate. We have seen transitions with Black Nonbelievers. Friendships have come and gone. We've been blocked. We've been unfriended. We've been called coons. We've been called everything that you can think of that not only tested our friendship, our sisterhood, but also it tested the organization. And yet 10 years later, we're still here because we are committed to Black Nonbelievers. We are committed to our members, and we are committed to our mission. We want to see everyone free, but we are here also to support you when you decide to be free. It's not upon us to force you to come out as an atheist, but we support your journey, and we support you and bombard you with love, and you're going to have fun. We emphasize intellectualism, we emphasize logic, and we emphasize having fun. So, as you already know, Mandy, I'm so proud of you. You know I'm your ride or die. Anybody come to Mandy, they had to come through me first. It's always been like that, and it's always going to be like that. But I just want to say congratulations to 10 years of friendship, sisterhood, doing the damn thing, continue to do the damn thing, and I'm here till the wheels fall off, and you know that. So can we give a round of applause, another one for Mandisa and Black Nonbelievers?
Love you too, sister. For anyone who wants for me to pass them the mic right now in the audience, it's okay if you don't want to speak personally, but here we go.
I'm going to promise not to be too petty. No, I really do appreciate being here. I appreciate you for a number of years, even though I may not have expressed it. I definitely financially expressed it because guess what? I couldn't do it. I absolutely could not do it. The amount of work that you put in by far excels those who give lip service to advocacy. And I can tell you where I am, in my education, in my life, you helped. Believe it or not, you helped. You provided a place for people like myself, other nerds out there, people who have the same skin affliction as all of us, but we're not the same. You know, there is diversity, even in this room. All the permutations of people of color, all the different mindsets, and I enjoy that. That's something that I did not grow up with, but this woman right here provided that, and I thank you.
All right. If there's anyone else in the audience who would like to come up and share a few words, come on up, Alvin. Yes. We'll jump to the virtual. We'll jump to virtual shortly, but yeah, we'll give. Come on in, Alvin.
I've been a member of Black Nonbelievers since 2011, and I tell you, I always remember it was Thanksgiving when I first met you, right? And up to that point, I was, you know, my family's all Christian or Muslim, right? So I was like an outcast. And I went and Googled, you know, atheists, and Black Nonbelievers came up. And I tell y'all, I was like not suicidal, but I was in such stress, you know, not having anybody to talk to and not knowing who to call. But you know, like when you live in a world of unreality, it was nice to find y'all reality. You know, it was like, I don't know, I mean, it was just a godsend, but that's to you, but I've been, you know, it's so comforting to be amongst y'all. And the thing is, like, it's like the Twilight Zone. It's like everybody else is different than me. It's like I'm in their world, and I finally met somebody or some people that brought me back to reality. I'm not a great speaker, but I just want to say thank you to Mandisa. I love you, and if I can help in any way, just let me know. You know, because one more thing, I had open heart surgery, and the first thing my family and my friends said to me was, "I guess you'll believe in God now." No, I believed in those doctors and nurses that kept me alive. So that's all I want to say, and I love all y'all, and I hope this is friendship to the end of my life, that we all become good friends. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alvin. So we have a few folks that are online right now. And the first person that I'd like to call or to have speak is Tina Marshall from our Charlotte affiliate.
Hey, oh wait.
Hey,
Hey, can you guys hear me? I have no idea.
Yes. We can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, and I'm on my phone. I have no idea you're gonna call on me. I'm not even dressed. I will say this about BN, and I am so thankful that I met you, Mandisa, over 5 years ago when you were singing at the Sunday Assembly conference in Atlanta. First, it gave me a chance to meet another Black atheist, and I was thrilled to death. I'll say this, is that without you and your support and your encouragement, Black Nonbelievers of Charlotte wouldn't be where it is today. We are 5 years strong now, with over 300 members. And I've said this often, without Black Nonbelievers, I wouldn't have much of a social life. And I'm thankful because I've made some lifelong friends through it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. I really wish you were here with us in person. I wish everyone was here in person, but I'm sure we will have the opportunity to do so in the future. So next up we have Richard Callwood, who has been a frequent, he's been on every BNC Con cruise. He attends almost every American Atheist Convention. He has been a huge supporter of Black Nonbelievers. Ricky.
I didn't expect to be called on, but yeah, I don't have a secular community where I live, and it's hard to tell when I'm with you guys, but I also have a social handicap. So being with you guys has been valuable, and gotten to go places that I wouldn't have otherwise gone. And I got people to talk to. So thanks. And thanks, Bria, for reaching out to me.
Yes. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much, Ricky. Next we have Rogiers, our Washington, D.C. affiliate organizer, who did these wonderful videos, by the way.
Hey guys, here's my little niece. She wants to join in. Can you hear? Can please? Hold on one second. I'm on top. Okay. Thank you, Mandisa and Bria. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can.
Yeah, we can.
Thank you guys for having this group and for having this platform, and for giving me an opportunity to step into a leadership role with this chapter, with this affiliate here in DC. On behalf of everybody here in DC, we wish we could be there with you, but we are glad that you all have kept going, and that you've celebrated this 10 years. If it hadn't been for this group, things would have been a lot different for me in terms of just my journey coming out, and so you know, and same for a lot of other people. So just wanted to say thank you for your fellowship, thank you for the friendship, and for your activism.
And we thank you as well. We thank you for being a part of this community, for stepping up, and for being a part of the team and the family. We appreciate you so much. You have extended a level of talent and creativity and intellectual aspect that is very much appreciated and needed for us. And so, yeah, we thank you immensely as well.
Oh, likewise. Y'all take care.
All right, you too. This is just our opportunity now to just, just sort of reflect and, just sort of think about what we've taken in this weekend and how we are going to move forward. And this is going to be a phenomenal year. I am very much looking forward to the future. I'm very much looking forward to those who couldn't be here with us this weekend, seeing the recorded sessions, or for anyone who missed any part of the event this weekend, for you to see what transpired and what took place, because sometimes we have to see it again in order for us to really, really take in the full effect of what we've been doing. And the repetition and doing it again is important, because people need to know, again, that there are more of us out here, and that there is an organization that is building more, and that we are working with others. We really, really are doing the work that is needed, and it is still on a volunteer basis. So again, your support is needed in order to keep us going. We can't do fabulous events like this. It doesn't come from out of the sky. It takes people to make it work. So we definitely appreciate those who have helped us make this work, and who have helped us to connect with those who didn't know we existed before, maybe a few months ago, or even before a few weeks ago. So I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for your support and your love and your participation. It really does make all the difference to me. Bria, anything else to add? Nope. We say we love you a lot. Oh, come on up, Phil.
Okay, so I was trying not to do what I did on the last BN cruise. I broke down what I did to Margaret. Boy, it was a whole thing. If you were there, you know exactly what it is I'm talking about. We ended up hugging. I was in Bria's just big old hug over there to the side after I was in. But my name is Phil Session, and I want to say congratulations and a shout out to these wonderful folks and the other organizers of BN for 10 years of excellence, of grace, of leadership. That's kind of what I took from all the events that I go to for BN. Everything that's put together. I mean, coming in this beautiful hotel, the wonderful food, everything's put together. It's always an amazing time. Educational, you're learning so much. But I want to thank BN for introducing me to so many different people. Like, folks that were on the panel, you saw like Tina up there, amazing person. I had a shout out, I just love her to death, and Sharon and Ro and the folks that I've gotten a chance to meet that I never would have gotten a chance to interact with, form bonds and friendships with. And, in the secular community, to see folks that look like me in leadership roles, being featured in places, raising up that visibility of non-believers of color, of atheists of color, leading our movement, being seen, because that is just something that, it's something that you didn't see historically. It's changed so much over these past years that I've been involved in the movement. I've, fairly recent addition overall to the movement, but I can't thank BN enough. And I would have loved, I mentioned this before, and probably one of the, on the cruise of the, but, I didn't have this type of group growing up. When I was questioning and everything else, I didn't have that kind of support. And what a difference that would have made for me when I was questioning. I had no one to talk to because I couldn't go to my parents, couldn't go to my pastor, couldn't go to family because they were all religious in my mind. So I kind of self-isolated and was trying to deal with everything myself and trying to figure out where I wanted to go, how I could do it. Good night. It was a journey. It was a journey, but I've come such a long way. And, the BN cruise where Mandisa invited me to speak to talk about community service, which is what I love, above all else, really, was my first time speaking full form at a conference, actually doing a presentation and actually being featured. And so I thank Mandisa and Black Non-Believers for giving me that opportunity to talk about what I love, which is community service, especially helping to promote that in the secular community as another avenue of changing not only the lives of people that are volunteering, but those whose lives you're having an impact on. And so it's been an amazing time. It's been an amazing journey. I look forward to everything that y'all are going to do in the future, because I know it's going to be amazing, because this are the leadership to do it. Over here with Bria, Sikivu with the Women of Color Beyond Belief Conference. If you didn't go to that, that was amazing. Just so much that's happened. So I'm going to get off the mic now before I break down up here. It's not going to happen. I refuse to do that this time. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, BN, and here's to an amazing another 10 years.
Wait, hold on. We're not crying, though. One thing about being part of Black Non-Believers, I don't know, I think I am going to cry, is that it doesn't matter the organization. We have been, for lack of a better word, blessed. See, Jeremiah, what you done started with jewels. And this old man in a young body is one of them. He would literally give you the shirt off his back. If you got a bald spot, he'll give you a part of his massive hair. He is one of the most generous, friendliest, selfless people you will ever come across. And I hope that if I wasn't part of Non-Believers, there was a way that you would still be in my life. But I'm just thankful for the seeds that you planted wherever you walk in Black Non-Believers organization. You're a gift. You're a jewel. And you always give everybody else flowers, and I just want you to have yours today. Okay?
It's a good thing that we can still all hug even while we have these masks on. So we have a few comments that came in. Wrap up with those. So Takara from DC says, hi everyone. She looks forward to connecting with some other folks, secular folks, because she has no one there in DC. So please take note that Ro is still on that, is still on the Zoom. So we want to make sure you connect. There's also Michelle from Detroit. It says she's new here and very happy and hopes to connect with the folks in Detroit. There's much love from Rachel and Rob Penzak out of Richmond, Virginia. Much respect tremendously and appreciates all the work we do. Rob says his BN sweatshirt has been the most worn one for about 3 to 4 years and always sparked some important conversations. And Sunny Secular on YouTube, Erica, she says, greetings from Arizona. Her resolution is to make more connections and to help BN in any way possible. Thank you so much. I love you too, Erica. Thank you very much. We have Allie from Palm Coast, Florida. She wants to say thank you to BN for continuing to empower and support people who are in various phases of their journey towards reason and religion. And thank you so much for your support and supporting everything that we do. Next, we have John Levin from the New York City area. He says that I am his inspiration, leadership, wisdom, strength, resolve, and kindness. And that is a whole package. We also have Darrell Ray, founder of Recovering from Religion. He says, from early on, I have been amazed at the determination of BN, Mandisa, Bria, and so many others to be a force in the secular community. It takes years of dogged determination to get the world to take a new organization seriously. It doesn't happen overnight. You are amazing, and I am so glad to call you all friends. And this is a part of what we do. We become more than colleagues. Like I said, Jeremiah has become one of my friends. He's become like a brother. Will, Phil, Alan, all have become like brothers and sisters. And this is what building community is all about, especially when you leave a community, when you feel like you cannot get that support from your blood family. One of the things I've always said, and this has been a part of my personal life, is that you can choose your family. When people tell you that you can't choose your family, they're wrong. They are absolutely wrong about that. You absolutely can make the choice to walk away and find new community, new family, new friends, and new love. That is always possible. And through more than anything else, we want people to know that they have that choice and that you have the power to do that. Because it is not about showing any allegiance to us, to the point where you feel like you absolutely must do everything we tell you to do. That power is yours to do what you will and what you must. And if we can help in any way, if we can help each other in any way, and then this is what we're here for, and this is how we do it. Through hearing the practitioners, through hearing the organizers, hearing the activists, hearing from the people who do the things in the community and who you might have only seen online. This is the perfect opportunity for you all to see us in person and to see that we're all human beings. And that's exactly what is important here. So again, thank you all once again for joining us and helping us celebrate our 10th anniversary. This is only the beginning for 2021. And we're going to end this with what? Hell yeah. That's going to be our theme for 2021. We're going to continue to do the damn thing. We're going to continue the outreach. We're going to continue this work. And we're going to continue it with all of y'all. So thank you all very much. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And again, please do not forget to visit our website to stay updated and tuned in for more information. And please do support the organization. Thank you so much.